kind of talk a little bit about the social stress that goes along with college and high school. So I know that there is this topic of competition, particularly during the application process, talking with your peers about what colleges they got into, where they are in the timeline. How did you navigate those types of conversations?
Um, I definitely had a weird college timeline, um, compared to the friends and people I knew, because most of my friends I knew had had finished high school and went off to their own universities, and I was kind of stuck in this position of going to community college and then transferring. And even in community college, my time was really weird because I spent 2 years in community college and then I took a break and then I finally transferred to university. And it cost me a year, but you finish college when you finish college. There is no like uh, limit on or like deadline on when you finish college. And the problem is that I see a lot of people um, pressuring, not just people, but also like family members pressuring that people need to finish college in 4 years. It's over. Then you have to get a job and you go on with life. And that's really not true because I feel like the average person spends more than 4 years in college. And you know, I know it's also money related, that people can't spend that much time in college, but I was fortunate to have a year off where I was able to really figure out what I wanted to go into and what I wanted to I guess do as a career for the long run. And I would really suggest that I would not suggesting everyone take a year off, but um, if it's possible to like take a break at least a quarter, if if you're able to, I would say it's a great idea because it really helped me, not just do things I always wanted to do that I didn't get to do, but also figure out what I wanted to do. Because the worst thing you could do, I guess, is transfer to college or start a major that you don't want to do, and then now you're stuck with this 9 to 5 job that you're not happy with. And no, that's just something I suggest no one do waste their money on. Waste their money on a degree that they're not happy with. um, Find something that you're passionate about. uh, I think I might have gone off a little off topic with the question, uh, but yeah, that's my advice for that.
Thank you. And Ishil, do you have anything to add about competition or how you dealt with the stress during college application in general?
Yeah, it's hard not to kind of get caught up in that loop of, oh hey, where'd you get in? Oh my gosh, the app comes out in like 10 minutes. Let's all refresh our phones every second until the app comes out. So yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot of that, especially when students got their decisions early. That it was kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't have any decisions yet. I'm stressing out, and I think looking from looking back on that time, I think that I was pretty fortunate with kind of just like I felt that like I should not have worried about it as much. I think, like once you've submitted your application, there's really nothing that's gonna, change the outcome at all. There's just no way. I mean, of course, don't mess up second semester senior year. You have to keep those grades up. But besides that, there's really nothing that's gonna change it. And so I think kind of accepting that and, try your best not to, get caught into that cycle. But also just changing the mindset, right? Like it's not really more of a competition. It's, I guess, a celebration of achievement, if you will. And so I think, I don't know, maybe if you're able to kind of change the way that you think about that, like the culture behind, I guess, college admissions, that really does make it less competitive and more just like, hey, congrats. I'm sure you worked hard for it. And so, congrats. And that's kind of, I think, how I think I should and would have tackled it. I also do have I have talked to friends about this as well, and they also realize, like, yeah, there's really no point in watching those YouTube videos about, people's reactions to decisions and all that, because at the end of the day, that does not change anything, and it does not, the decisions that you get and the colleges that you get into have no correlation to, your value as a person, or anything to that effect. So yeah, I know that was kind of like an escapee answer, just saying don't worry about it, but that's all I got.